Hello everyone, how's everyone doing? Oxnum Gaming 08 here, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to a video on a game where I don't really make videos on the series much, on the channel basically, now. And today I'm basically going to be showing you all the abilities and combos in Ben 10 Alien Force Vilgax Attacks. This is my first ever Ben 10 Vilgax Attacks video, and it's like to show you what combos we can perform when we play this in the Ben 10 Mega Let's Play series. So if you enjoy, or if you'd like to see more content like this, like the video, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe and turn on all notifications so you can't miss anything new that I upload. I upload gaming content Tuesday to Friday at 3 PM British time, and subscribing is a brilliant way to help me reach 300 subscribers, which I very much appreciate, seeing as my current sub goal. And in case you don't know, only 10% of you who watch my vids are actually subscribed, so if you're not subscribed yet, go ahead and do so, it really means a lot to me. But anyway, without further ado, let's showcase all of these combos. Alright then, so what you can do is you can pause the game and go into attack combos, and you'll see all of the combos listed here. And also the ways to perform them. So X is your light attack, Y is your heavy attack, and right trigger is your special attack. This is because I'm playing on the Xbox 360. I think Swampfire has the most combos on here. Wait, let's just check them. I'm just looking at all of the combos you can perform. And in this game, you actually get to play as 10 different aliens. That's kind of cool, actually, if you think about it. And not all of the special abilities actually grant you combat bonuses. And they can even be used to progress some ways in story campaigns, yeah. But first off, we have Ben Tennyson, the only human you can play as in the game. Yeah, he's in his Alien Force 15-year-old style, and he can just move around, and has a single jump ability. And his light attacks include punches, and his heavy attacks are kicks. And if you do XX, he'll do a 1-2 punch. Y, if you do XX right trigger, he'll do 1-2 punch. YY, and he'll do 1-2 punch. XXX, and he'll do a tornado kick. YYY, and he'll do a tornado kick as well. And right trigger is your dodge move, and he'll block by blocking himself basically, like he's doing right now, by holding down the B button. Right, now let's move on to our first alien, that being... Yup, Swampfire's our first alien. He can just move around normally, and he's actually one of those aliens that can double jump. His light attacks are just normal punches, and his heavy attacks are just stronger versions of his light attacks. And he can block the same way Ben can. And if you do XX right trigger, he'll do Flaming Fists. And YY right trigger, he'll do Vine Spike. XXX, he'll do Ring. XXX right trigger, he'll do Ring Fire. Ring of Fire, where he just creates a ring of fire and does a snap. I am inevitable! And then a fire explosion. And then YYY right trigger, he'll do Flamethrower, which is basically where he shoots a giant beam of fire. And his special ability is just a fireball, where he will shoot 2 balls of fire. These can be used to melt vines to help you progress. Right then, so the next alien on the list is... Big Chill. Humanoid Moth, Necrophrygian. And if you double tap A, he can double jump, and if you hold A whilst in the air, he can glide. This gives you the ability to cross giant gaps, basically. And XX is his light attacks, which is just punches. And YY is basically just uppercuts, which is his heavy attack. XX right trigger allows you to do Cold Cocked. YY right trigger allows you to do Ice Spike. And XXX allows you to do Ice Storm. And I think YYY allows you to do Ice Storm as well. Wait, let's just check. Let's get our energy up a little bit and try again. YYY. Yup, YYY is Ice Storm as well. If you hold down right trigger, he can use his Frost Breath. And I think that lasts for a little bit amount of time, or I think it takes up an entire energy meter to use it for the entirety. Yeah, that's... And the Frost Breath allows you to freeze fires in the second to last level, when you're fighting the boss in the second to last level. Yeah, but it can also be used to freeze enemies as well. And next on the list is Humungousaur. He has a sing. And in case you want to know what Big Chill's block is, it's basically just where he turns invisible and hits a dab. But now let's move back to Humungousaur. And basically, Humungousaur can do a singular jump, and his light attacks are quite light, but his heavy attacks are just big swings of his fists. And his block ability is the same as Ben's and Swampfire's. Quite cool aerial attack though. XX right trigger allow him to do Berserk. YY right trigger allows him to do Thunderclap. XXX right trigger allows him to do Earthquake. And YYY right trigger allows him to do Earthquake as well. And let's just get his special meter up again. And his special ability is just a shoulder charge, which he can use to just bash through enemies pretty easily. And Humungousaur is also the biggest alien in the entire game, basically. Right, now let's move on to the smaller one, that being Spidermonkey. Like all the other, like Swampfire and Big Chill, he can double jump, and his light attacks are just his light attacks are just where he attacks with his arms. Heavy attacks are literally just heavier versions of his light attacks, and his block is just where he covers his face and body. XX right trigger allows you to do Flurry, as well as YY right trigger. XXX right trigger allows you to do Flying Monkey Kick. And YYY right trigger allows you to do Flying Monkey Kick as well. Yup. And let's just get our meter back up again. And his special attack is literally just a spider shot. He can use his spider shot in order to literally web an enemy down, yeah. And in case you want to know what his special ability is, he can climb up walls and stick to ledges, pretty much. Because he's the most flexible alien, probably because he's the smallest. Right, the next alien on the list is Jetray. And like Big Chill, he can double jump and glide if you hold down A while in the air. But I think Jetray has more advanced gliding, and you'll see why. Light attacks is literally just swipes. Heavy attacks is literally just up and down X moves. And his block is literally just him covering his face with his wing. XX right trigger allows you to do Laser Eye, where you can shoot lasers out of his eyes. Heavy right trigger allows you to do Tail Zap, where he just shoots bolts out of his tail. XXX right trigger is Tri-Shot, where he shoots with his eyes and tail. And YYY right trigger is Tri-Shot as well. And his special move is Sonic Dash, where he can dash through enemies. But yeah, that's basically all the abilities for Jetray. Next on the list is the one and only Chromastone. And he's also a single jump alien like Humungousaur. And his light attacks are literally just punches. Heavy attacks are big swipes in the air. And his block ability allows you to deflect beams. Yeah, his block ability projects a shield, which allows you to deflect ranged attacks. XX right trigger allows you to do energy outburst. YY right trigger allows you to use Gatling gun, where he just shoots bolts from his chest or mouth, I think. XXX right trigger allows you to do prismatic explosion. Yeah, 3 X's and then right trigger allows you to do prismatic explosion. And I think 3 Y's and then right trigger allows you to do prismatic explosion as well. Although I don't really remember. Let's just check again. Yup, YYY right trigger allows you to do prismatic explosion. And his special attack is the laser beam. And this character can actually help you progress through the more testy level by charging up light-based platforms that require his laser beam. Next on the list is Echo. And he's a single jump alien, although he's quite small. And his light attacks are punches and kicks. Heavy attacks are just spins in the air. And his block is just literally where he covers his neck. XX right trigger equals Sonic Scream, YY right trigger equals Wall of Sound, where he uses a bunch of carbon copies to scream at enemies, XXXY equals Spinning Totems, and YYY right trigger equals Spinning Totems as well, I think. Wait, let's just check again when we have enough energy. Nope. I don't think YYY right trigger has the ability to actually... So I don't think it does. Let's just check the combos real quick. Yup, Wall of Sound is YY... Wall of Sound is at least 2 Ys and then right trigger. And in case you want to know what his special ability is Carbon Copy, where he can create up to 2 clones of himself until they either get defeated or you stop playing as him. Right, next up on the list we have Brainstorm. Everyone's favourite English butler sounding crap. He's a single jump alien, and his light attacks actually involve his pinchers, actually pinching the enemies. Heavy attack is just where he does a headbutt. And if you block, he'll create a little lightning shield around him, which can also deflect bolts, and lasers as well. XX right trigger allows you to do lightning shot. YY right trigger is Spark of Genius. XXX right trigger is Spark of Genius as well. I'm not sure what YYY is. YYY is Lightning Storm. In case you want to know what his special ability is, it's Lightning Shot. Wait, I want to see what else of his combos there are. Yep, Spark of Genius is XX right trigger. So Lightning Shot is his special ability, pretty much, where he just shoots a bolt of lightning out of his brain. Next on the list is Goop. Yep, that's his name. He is a single jump alien, which will splat when landing, and his light attacks are just punches, and his heavy attacks are kicks, and a giant kick formed by 2 giant punches as his heavy attack. And his block is where he covers his face. XX right trigger equals Puddle Smack. YY right trigger equals Acid Hose. And XXX right trigger equals Split Kick. And I don't know what YY right trigger equals. No, don't know what the 3Y right trigger combo is. Oh, that's Acid Hose as well. And his special ability is a Gooper Shot, where he'll just shoot a bolt of acid at his enemies. Right, for our final character, we have Cannonbolt from the OG Ben 10 series. He's a single jump character, and he can actually just do normal punches with his fists for his light attacks. Heavy attacks are his lighter versions. Heavy attacks are heavier versions of his light attack. And his block is really just where he covers his eyes. XX right trigger equals Power Slam. YY right trigger equals Super Ball. Probably my favourite special move out of all of his. XXX right trigger equals Cannon Shot. I don't know if YYY equals Cannon Shot as well. Nope, it definitely does not. And in case you want to know what Cannonbolt's special ability is, it is the Burnout. And he can use that in order to travel up ramps in order to progress. You know those little ramp things? Yeah, when you're standing near one, play as Cannonbolt and use right trigger to use Burnout to ravel up one. And there you go, those are all the special abilities and all the performable combos in Ben 10 Alien Force Vilgax Attacks. So if you enjoyed, like, and if you haven't already, subscribe, and I shall see you on the next video. Goodbye, have a great day, have fun, and stay safe. Work hard even if you feel like you can't.